What's good, everybody? It's your girl Nat Clark, and we're back again on the Nat Clark Show, and we have another special guest who's actually a dear friend of mine. We go way back as of like 2 months ago. She attended she attended Long Island University as an undergrad, and she majored in marketing. She also played softball there, where she was first team all in NEC. And she also got her master's at California Baptist University, um, degree in business administration and management. Excuse me. And during her 5 year tenure playing softball, she was also her first base, and she also played catcher at the position. And that is Miss Maya Avila. Maya, what's going on?
What's up, Nat? How's it
it's
going?
It's going good, yo. Little backstory. Me and Maya actually met within the past. We met the beginning of March, and we both completed the AJGA internship, which is the American Junior Golf Association internship, and that's how we met and connected. And I finally got a chance to get Maya on the pod. So Maya, we're just gonna go ahead and ask you a few questions. But how you doing since you've been back home?
I'm good. Like we were saying, it feels like I've been home already for so long. I can't believe that I saw you at the beginning of this month. It feels like it was so long ago.
Right, I know. Like it just I know being home like feels like forever, but at the same time, it's like, yo, this was literally like 2 weeks ago. Like, it's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy. Time goes by so weird when you're home compared to like gone and being busy all the time.
Yeah, I feel like we were away. It was like it was long, but it was kind of short. Like some days were just quick, like especially to
Yeah,
holidays.
it was weird. It was long days, but then looking back, it was like, dang, that week went by so fast.
Right, exactly, exactly. So Maya, you played softball. How long have you played softball when you were playing? Like, when did you first start out?
I started playing, I think I did a year of t-ball and then 1 year softball, took a year off, and then started playing. I think I was probably 8, and then I stuck with it ever since then and started doing travel ball when I was, I think, 12, like 11 or 12. And then since then, just been traveling for softball and trying to get a scholarship ever since then.
Right, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
you've been playing since you were like little kid. That's
Yeah, because I grew up in a baseball family, so watching my
okay.
brother play baseball, I was like, yeah, I want to be catcher just like him. I want to do everything just like him. So
Okay, cool. Well, I see when you were at Long Island University, not only did you major in marketing, but you were also second team all NEC. You were NEC Spring Academic Honor Roll all 4 years during your undergrad there. You led the NEC with 15 doubles, and you were all NEC all tournament team. So let's talk about your undergrad team, like just playing there, the atmosphere, the culture. Like, what was it like playing it? Let alone the Division 1 level. Like, what was that atmosphere like for you?
it was awesome, especially being at a school that's in downtown Brooklyn, so it's not your typical campus. Like we're in the middle of a city. And so the city, I would always say, is my campus and stuff. So just being able to go do stuff and have so much to do with my teammates, it brought us really close together. And I think we, all 4 years, we had a really good bond. And then my
Awesome.
coaches were amazing and they had been there for, I think when I got there, my coach had already been there for like 20, that was his 24th year. So
Wow.
there's just a strong culture already that was set in place, and just being able to contribute to that was really cool.
Awesome. Awesome. I remember you telling me, like, well, let alone you're from Santa Clarita, California, right? So that's
Yeah.
3,000 miles from the school that you attended. That's a long stretch, long travel. And I remember you telling me that your coach also recruited girls who are from your area in Cali. So I'm assuming like that made the adjustment way big, like way much better than jumping to a new state. You don't know anybody from your area. So how was that?
Yeah, my friend Riley that went to high school with me, she's 2 years older than me. She kind of helped me with the recruiting process and told our coach to recruit me, and then they came out to watch me at one tournament, and then from there just took off with them. And then so yeah, there's a lot of girls from California and specifically Southern California on my team. So that just, it already felt like home, where like there compared to anywhere else. So it was an easy transition.
It was a very easy trend. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Let
totally.
alone being that far away from home. Like I can only
Yeah,
imagine. Like yeah,
yeah, totally. And my roommate, she's from Chino, California. So, and it was funny because we had never met until we both committed and we saw each other at a tournament. We're like, oh, hey, like, let's say hi to each other because we were the only two in our class that were coming into LIU. So we're like, well, we either have to like each other or like, but now she's like my sister. So I got so
yeah.
lucky with her. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So what's like the cultural difference between like Santa Clara, California, and New York? Like we got a little taste. Well, I got a big taste of New York when we were down there a few weeks ago in the Queens, Brooklyn area. So what's the difference from your point perspective?
Yeah, where I grew up, it's almost like a little town, but it's condensed with like a lot of people. And we're just outside of LA, I would say. So it's just more suburban area
Okay.
and compared to New York where it's like all city and there's people from all over the world and you're going to classes with people who like hardly speak English, who it's their first time here, and even just the people you met. I personally said that people in New York are nicer, which everybody like, what? That doesn't
What?
make any sense, literally. But I'm like, no, because something about the people in New York, they're just everybody's doing their own thing, they're vibing. I always said if someone's not nice to me, it's probably because they don't like me, which is like, okay, I rather know that they don't like me and we all go on about our day versus in California, I think people are a little more hidden with their feelings towards you and we all have to be nice to each other but like pretend
Yeah.
nice. And I personally just like the straightforwardness of people in New
Yeah.
York, so it makes life a lot easier.
You
You
like
just
the
don't have to.
the directness, like being
Yes,
direct rather than indirect.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then just people, I think they take care of each other, especially on my campus. Like if you're in the cafeteria and stuff, all the workers, like the little like, how you doing today, mommy, and all that stuff. I'm just like, I love this. Like,
Yeah. I know something at Randolph. Randolph, it's a very small Division 3 school, way smaller than your school. We only had like 1,000 students, and I'm not even joking. And everybody knew everybody, and I just love the community behind that. So the fact that you went from being home in your hometown to get all the way across the country at LIU and having a
mm-hmm,
community like that where everybody knows everybody, you have a relationship with different people, like that's amazing. Let alone in a really big city like New York. Like
mm-hmm.
that's amazing. Yeah. Um Another question I was going to ask you. So you played at LIU all throughout your undergrad year, and I remember you telling me you had a great time. You loved the culture, the cities everywhere. Like
That's
you just loved it
oh my gosh, the city's everywhere.
everywhere. We're gonna get into that. If you know,
Dude,
you know. If you know,
if
you
you know,
know.
you know. If you know, you know. Just
Yeah. So you went to LIU for your undergrad, and then you transitioned back to California to attend California Baptist University to get your master's. Was there another shift? Like, was it weird being back home for that 1 year playing softball? Like, how was that like experience for you?
yeah, they don't talk about because it was weird because you're the oldest on the team, but you're the newest. So it's almost like you don't know where you stand because you're not a freshman, but it's your
Mm,
first year and you're senior. So you have some seniority, but they also like don't know you. They don't have you have to build in my opinion, you have to build respect and like earn people's respect. So it's
mm,
hard where I'm like just came from somewhere where I don't even have to think twice about my leadership and stuff or like over here it's my first year, you kind of have to like earn that leadership role and that respect. And so it was just a weird transition. And then definitely different coaching styles.
mm.
So it was different, but
Yeah,
you know, it was a good year. I always said it was kind of like my bonus year. My senior year of my undergrad at LIU was the best year in my softball career, just with like the team playing, everything was just so awesome. So that extra year, I think, was just a little bonus year that helped me get my master's, and that's all. That's kind of how I see it. Like it wasn't
right.
a
Yeah.
make or break year. Like it wasn't. I think after my fourth year, I was pretty like I would be okay if this was my last year. If the fourth year was my last year. So having that fifth year, I didn't have too many expectations. So yeah, I just kind of
Yeah.
went with the flow.
Yeah, same. I feel that too because we both got our masters in that 1 year program, and it's like I'm glad I did it because I got it done in a year, and I got out
Yeah.
and play. But yeah, I feel the same way. It wasn't really like we were trying to get to our conference championship, but at the same time, it was like, all right, this wasn't really make or break for me personally. Like I still want to
Hmm.
win, but at the same time, like I'm looking at the longer end of things, and that's getting my
Yeah.
degree. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. And especially it's hard when you come from a team that you're so close with and then you go to a different team that yeah, it's just not the same
it's
relationships that you've
different.
built for 4 years. So it's just different, and you can't force something in a year.
Yeah,
But it was
yeah.
fun. It was a good year. And it was nice being closer to home so that my family could see my last year and actually come to my games. We're in New York. They would see me play probably like 2 weekends out of my season.
Well, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So, and how long? Where is your school from? Like your house? Like, what's the drive distance?
Depending on traffic, I think no traffic, it's flat an hour and a half with like
Okay.
no less. And then traffic. So if my parents are driving up on like a Friday, that traffic's crazy. So sometimes it would take them like 3 hours to get to my
Ooh.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And what part of Cali is California Baptist again? Is that right in South LA,
it's in
or is that
Riverside.
Rivers? Okay.
So yeah, so I'm just north of LA and Riverside is just it's past LA and yeah, so it's past. It's like an hour and a half past, but yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
more
Cool.
south.
Shoot, that's better than what a plane ticket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and those get so expensive, but
Hmm.
that's what like the scholarship helps because then my parents can put more money towards other expenses and like going to go see me and stuff.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. So you did talk about a little bit about like the dynamic changes like from playing at your undergrad school to your post grad school, like as far as like the teammates and like the coaches, like was that culture like a really big change like from your point of view, or was it something that was like kind of the same?
I think it was different in a sense that in the city there's so many things to do right outside of our doors. So we got close because whenever we would hang out, we'd be like, "Oh, invite everybody whoever wants to go." And it's just so easy to make plans and just walk outside and go do it. Where when you're here and you have to hop in a car to go and drive 30 minutes to go do something, like it just takes a lot more planning and
Hmm.
time. So you have to it's just hard to get close, I think, in that sense. And then when we're at LIU, we were all in the same dorm rooms, a floor apart from each other. So you just walk into each other's rooms. And then here, it's like apartments, it's different. It was just a different vibe. And then the culture was definitely different. They didn't have as much of a history. Like, I think it was CBU's fifth year in being Division 1, a Division 1 program.
Okay.
So that too was a little different. Like they have a lot of success when they were in D2 or NAIA. And we were just reaching for that first WAC championship as a Division 1 program. So we got second place. We were close, but yeah, it was good. It was a good experience.
I'm glad. That's awesome. So the AJGA, this is how we met.
Oh yeah.
Great internship. I have no complaints. Actually, just one complaint, but it's not really a complaint. But as far as like, and we talked all the time about like the job itself and how that was for each one of us being on team two. Um, the experience for you though, like, how was that? Like going into golf, like, what is your experience with golf? How were you first introduced to it compared to now working in golf as an intern?
Yeah, my first time golfing, I went with my friend Clarissa. She's one of my best friends, and she went from softball and ended up quitting and then picked up golf and she would just go out on her own. And she got me out to go to the range with her to hit some golf balls. and because we're so competitive with each other. So then I was like, oh, I'll
Nice.
probably be good at it. I'm probably good at it. I'm like, I'm good at everything. Like we're just so competitive with each other, and it's so funny because the first ball I hit it perfectly, and she's like, "You're lying to me," and I was like, "Yep," and then I couldn't hit a ball after that. So it was just like
Dang.
literally beginner's luck. It was so funny. I was like, and then ever since then, I was like, no, that didn't sit right with me. Like I have to be better than her. So
Mhm.
I would just go a couple times with her, and then some of my friends started golfing, so then I would go with them. And there's like three golf courses just where I live, so
Okay.
one of them's kind of like a little bit cheaper. So just go there, play 9 holes, be bad, but it was fun. So then I was like, let me know let me just apply to this job.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
got
feel like golf would
experience
be
a little
fun.
bit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
golf would be fun. Like it'd be fun to be like, oh yeah, I work golf tournaments. Like that'd be kind of cool. And then just be able to golf a little bit more and get into it more. So yeah, why not? And so that was fun.
Yeah. I think our team, like, in my opinion, we were the best team. Like,
Dude,
from
I
operations
don't
to communications, we did the thing. We
I
did the
don't know
thing.
about anybody else, but
Yeah.
we got it done. Like we
Done.
did that. It was just done.
Right. Like, we would finish, like, 2 hours before our TDs would expect us to finish. Like, they'd be like,
Yeah,
you're
that's
done?
where
Like, yeah, you
maybe,
didn't know?
but sometimes I'm like, would they just hype us up or something? Like, were our heads just too big? Because I'm like, I'm sure these other teams got along so well. Because it looks like it. Like, they look like they got along so well. And I'm like, were we just cocky?
Right. I be thinking
No.
that too, but then it's like, I don't know. I feel like it was like a consistent effort from like one TD saying one thing one week and then the next week, next week, next week. I feel like when you keep talking about us like each week to other TDs, we're really like that for real. Like, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but,
That's just how I take it though.
yeah,
But
but, so, who knows?
who knows?
Who knows? Because,
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah.
Just kidding.
So you were operations. You were the traveling operations on our team. I was communications, but I only did operations, but so often. So
Mhm.
how? I mean, how was that experience like through your eyes? I know y'all did a lot more than the communications people as far as like setting up, marking tees, holos, things of that nature, signage. Like, was what was the good and bad about it?
I really, there's some points where I really liked everything. And then there's sometimes where it's just like, oh, I don't want to do that today. I think my least favorite, well, let me see. 1 second. My least favorite sometimes were whole locations, but
Mm,
when you pick co-locations because it'd be like good and vibing and fun, like the first 9 holes, and then you're like, oh my gosh, we've been doing this for an hour and a half. We're halfway done. Like
dang.
I'm tired. Now it's like, dude, now we're grinding.
And y'all be up
So
early at like what, 6 o'clock in the morning?
yeah, we would do that. I think starting at like 6 or 6:30. So it's like basically dark outside still.
Yeah, you can barely see the.
But I know. And then of course setting the teas and everything in the mornings. That would be it's just long. Just those things take a long time. And then anything in golf, 18 holes it's tedious. You have to pay attention. You have to yeah, it just takes a while. But I loved the setup and you finding the little hacks of like how to do stuff faster or better.
Yeah,
And then you just get the hang of stuff. Like once it became second nature, it was just cool. It was good because then you don't have to think so much and it's not as tiring because
yeah,
you're just yeah, it's just second nature. So I had a good time doing everything and then working together with everybody. And then when you guys would step out too, you and
yeah.
Brendan, oh my gosh,
Brendan.
I just called him
Oh,
Brandon. Don't tell myself
oh,
that.
stop
Bomber. It's
it.
because Bomber. I
Bomber.
should have
I
said
call him
Bomber. I
Bomber.
don't because I'm like, wait, what's his first name again?
Bomber. Bomb squad.
Bombs. Bombs. Okay, yeah. So whenever you guys would come out, that would be fun too, because then we're just like, yeah, go help us do this, please.
Yeah.
But it
I
would just be
enjoy
fun.
like I enjoy helping y'all out. Like whenever we had like little breaks in the day, and Bomber would be like, "All right, we're done." Bomber will always offer like his services, which I'm not knocking it, but sometimes it be so hot, and I'm like, "Yo, it's hot outside," or it's
Dude.
so cold, and it's like I don't mind helping,
Yes.
I'm like, it's like I don't mind helping, but I like, all right, let me stretch my legs. And whenever we did like, we would like mark the sticks in the ground and stuff, and then like help with the signage or take pictures. Like that was always
Yeah.
fun. I've always enjoyed like helping y'all out.
Course marking was fun because, yeah, because I don't know, you're just like getting your steps in and then you just do it as fast as you can and then, yeah, try to get straight lines,
Yeah,
circle some stakes,
and I just
just
love
drive
how.
around.
Yeah, I just love how I would like we would be done, and then we would just go outside, and I would just pull up and see you and Liz just
Yeah.
doing stuff. I'd be like, "What are y'all doing? Y'all too busy talking. Get back to work." Like,
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
I have my camera be like, "Yeah, just take pictures."
Dude, that'd be, and then I don't know, just driving around sometimes would just be like a vibe. And I think it would help us get to know each other more and like bond more whenever we were driving with each other. And just whoever you were like driving with. Something about driving around on a golf course with your friend, you just get deep. You just get into the nitty
Yeah, you
gritty of
just
things,
ask
and you
random
just
questions. That's how I got close
yes,
with Bomber. Like,
yeah,
he'll be
that's
like, "All right, Nat, this is how you do this and that." Because I ain't, I don't know nothing about golf. I'm coming into the internship, and he
mm-hmm,
would just like tell me this, that, and the third. And then one time we had a whole conversation about like his family and how like he's Italian, but he's not like really Italian. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that. Like and then same thing with Liz and you and Liam. Like all y'all, I
mm-hmm,
feel like us riding around the golf carts, like we learn little pieces about each other that we had no idea. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was always
yeah.
fun. Like,
It's just crazy how close we got to each other within like this first weekend or two, and
yeah,
it's crazy how much just being together 24/7 can make it
right,
feel like we've known each other for so long.
right. I feel like we were all just like a big family, like just siblings, like or cousins. You know what I'm
Seriously,
saying?
literally, like no parents, just us. We're
Just
like,
us, like. But I definitely enjoy helping y'all out and working with y'all. And I like
mm-hmm.
the stuff, operation side of stuff. But I can see where you're saying like learning is like a drag, but then after like you've done it so many times, it becomes fun. So,
Yeah,
but I just know being outside all day for me is like, all right, where's the air conditioning? Like,
yeah. See, that's how I feel about you guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, being inside all day. I think I couldn't do it all day. I like a mix.
yeah, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll be inside and then I'll go outside, help y'all, come back inside. That's a good mix for me.
Yeah,
You know?
but sometimes you get stuck.
Yeah, sometimes it gets. You had that one tournament where you helped us out with the pictures and stuff, though.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That
Yeah.
was good. I like that. See, that's why I'm like, dang, people always say that people never go from ops to comms. It's
Hmm.
always comms to ops. I'm like, I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
But
But it's so much
because
just posting and stuff, and
yeah, it's a lot more of a neat, like you have to want like writing those articles and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if I'm an article writer.
I would say too, like also like I feel like the ops I like ROing. At first, I didn't think I would like rules officiating.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't know it. I didn't know what I was doing.
That was the hardest part was trying to tell the juniors basically what to do when you don't even know what you're doing.
Yes, when you had to call
Yeah.
everything. Like that
Hey,
was
but
so weird.
I think I got so good at even when you don't know what you're talking about, speaking with confidence and, acting like you know what you're doing. So I think that's a good trait that I learned over
Hmm.
the internship is even if you don't know what you're talking about and you know it a little bit, just speak with confidence because
Guess what? They don't know either.
they don't, yeah, exactly. And they're asking you for a reason. So,
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So, as far as the AJJ internship, are there other would you want to do more like golf stuff, like golf operations or management or?
yeah, I go back and forth. I think originally, like right when the internship ended, I would have said no, not in golf, probably other sports. But
Mm,
now that I think about it and I look in at applications and things like that, I realize how much we learned and how well we were trained at the AJGA that I just feel like it would be so worth it to take those skills into a golf position because I already know so much and I put in 2 months of training and learning and work. And just to not use that again, I think would be a waste. So
Yeah.
I've been looking at golf jobs and I just applied to this one internship program for golf that's out here. And that would be like perfect because it's a 12-month internship.
Mhm.
And so I think it'd be really good for me. And I do like golf
Yeah.
and operations. So I don't see why I don't think I should waste what I learned in that internship and the opportunity by just never using those skills again.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think I think a lot of like not only our team but like the other teams that went into golf just learning everything. I feel like a lot of spring interns are looking at other positions in golf just because we have
Mm-hmm.
that experience, we have that knowledge, especially
Yeah.
when it interests us so much to like keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? So that's good. Yeah. I was wondering, like, all right, is golf something? Because I know you talk a lot about softball and baseball, and I know that's still on your radar because that's your passion. But I was just wondering,
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, is golf something like you wouldn't mind considering again? That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think I don't see like a direct path to my future. I just know that I'll eventually get to where exactly where I want to be and I'm meant to be. So I'm okay working different jobs that I may not be in love with, but I'm gonna learn a lot from.
Right. Just
Yeah.
grabbing bits and tools and nuggets from here to there just to get to
Mm-hmm.
where you really want to be. Yeah.
Exactly. Make those connections. Now I have
Yeah.
friends in Virginia, in North
Yeah.
Carolina. Hey.
Yeah. I definitely enjoyed the AJGA. I think for me personally, like it helped me get that experience that I needed. Like I learned so much, not even just from like comms, but from operations as well. And
Mm-hmm.
operations is something that I'm like looking towards as well. I love I love media. I love production. I love editing. But dang it, I get tired of social media sometimes. I just get tired
Mm.
of it. So I feel
Yeah,
like,
because
yeah, I get tired of
yeah,
it.
just being on your phone and posting and worrying about all that, it
And
does take a toll.
trends and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I get tired of looking at my screen. It's
Mm-hmm.
not good for my eyes. I already wear glasses, but
Yeah. You gotta find that mix, the
yeah,
both.
and
Yeah.
having that mix, like you said, like having that mix, that balance of just going like we talked about, going from inside working on my computer on my phone to going outside helping y'all out with operations and setup and all that other stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like for me personally, like just looking at operations like with like sports, whether it's like basketball, football, boxing, like, you know what I'm saying? Doing hands
Yeah.
on stuff, like, will be great for me because I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to be out and in the field. Being in
Yeah.
here all the time, I need some sunlight. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
You gotta
saying? So,
get you gotta get a position with WrestleMania.
yes. Oh my God. Girl, don't even get me started about WrestleMania. I would love to attend or even just work in WrestleMania.
Dude, you working in WrestleMania would be
I would
actually
be so lit. I would be so lit.
that would
I
be
would call
crazy.
y'all every because I was watching WrestleMania when we were away.
Yeah, no, you were obsessed with it.
Yes, it's just to be in that atmosphere. I would be like a kid in a candy store.
No, I
That'd be
think you would
so
go
much
off.
fun. I would. Like, yes, let's go.
Yes. See,
That'd be
that's
so
what
much
I
fun.
think it'd be so cool, like working in sports and entertainment is you get to be a part of those events too. Like, and even in operations, like you have a part in setting all that up, and then you get to see the fruits of your labor after and
Right.
enjoy, all your hard work and in like an actual like event show
Yeah.
where, sometimes the work that you do isn't always, you don't see it. It's just like
Yes.
you did it?
Exactly. Like you saw it, like from what it was to what it became, and now everybody gets to
Exactly.
enjoy it. Yeah. That
Hmm.
would be so amazing. Or even like, like you say that, like World Series. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you working in the
Hmm.
World Series. You started with the
Yeah.
project, y'all worked your way throughout that month, and then here comes game time. You see just the production and just the final print of the video.
Yeah, or even like with the Olympics coming up and coming to the US and in LA, like it'd
Mm-hmm.
be so cool to by the time that the Olympics comes here that or even the FIFA World Cup, like by the time that all
Yeah.
comes here, being able to be in a position that I can contribute to whatever I can for those
Mm-hmm.
events, I think it'd be so cool.
That would be dope. Are
I
you
know.
thinking about going to the Olympics? It's right there in your backyard.
Dude, I should like I have to, but also it'd probably be like I have a feeling my family's gonna be in our house because it's gonna be a madhouse.
Crowded,
Because if
yeah.
there's already traffic everywhere, I can't imagine.
I know my dad was talking about it just literally like a few days ago. He plans on going down there, and I'm like, you gonna go down there with all those people from different
You
countries? I'm not
you'd have
knocking it,
to,
but mm,
yeah, you'd have to stay literally like I don't know. It's gonna cost an arm and a leg to even stay in LA. That way you don't have to worry about traffic and stuff. But it depends what events you want to see because
that's
there's
true.
so many different arenas and stuff out here.
I can't imagine how that's gonna look. Like you
I
said,
know.
traffic, the city, everything's crowded, the different venues and stuff.
It's gonna be crazy.
That could be very
But they're
dope.
gonna be in all like the different major cities, so maybe you guys can go to another major city.
Mm. It's gonna be hectic,
It's
but
gonna be crazy.
maybe one day. Well, fingers crossed. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who knows? I might be down there. Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. Then I have to get a job, work my way up, get a job where I can have access to these
Access.
events. Come
Exactly.
on.
Connections, network. Yes.
Literally.
Yes. So, as far as like working in sports, like what does your future look like? What does the future Maya like look like? We talked about your journey playing softball. You have that experience being an athlete, being a student athlete at the Division 1 level, getting your bachelor's degree in marketing, getting your master's in business administration and management, and then turn around completing a full 2 month, 8 week training week, whatever you want to call it, AJGA internship, and now just getting and networking and building connections with other people trying to like work in the field of sports. So what does that future look like for you?
I wish, like I said, that I had a clear path of exactly what I wanted to do, but I definitely want to work. It's my dream to work for an MLB team, specifically the Dodgers,
Mm,
whether that's in global partnerships or marketing. I also love, with my experience now with nonprofit organizations, I think it'd be awesome to work in somewhat of a marketing role or development for the Dodger Foundation, just so I can also, be in my community and do stuff like that. So it's not clear, but I just know that whatever position I am in at the time, my background with being in athletics and student athlete, I've just always been trained to give it my all, whatever I'm doing. And so I just know whatever position and opportunity I get and that I'm blessed to have, I'm going to give it my all. And I know that that hard work is going to pay off and I
mm-hmm.
will end up exactly where I'm supposed to be. And yeah, I just keep doing what I'm doing and make connections, be a good person, and work hard. I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, I agree. You're on this journey. We're all on this journey trying to get to where we want
Mhm.
to be, where we need to be. And I think with that, like we're just enjoying each and every moment of it. I've enjoyed every moment that I spent with y'all at the
Mhm.
internship and just learning and getting to know y'all and also just like networking and just building more experience for where I want to be in sports. So I think our journey is what we're really focused on. Like the goal is there, but the journey is
Mhm.
something that like we're still like capitalizing on and trying to enjoy. So yeah.
Yeah. And it's so hard nowadays with there's everybody has access to everything, and so it's just so much more competitive to get those jobs and stand out. But like I said, networking and connections is the quickest way, and we're both grinding, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be there, and it's just cool having connections now from all over the country, and yeah, like I don't think I met anybody from Minnesota, and now we
Me
know somebody from
neither.
Minnesota. Like, right?
Or
So it's just funny.
Michigan, or
Yeah.
I've known people from New York, North Carolina. I know people. Yeah, Michigan and Minnesota.
I don't,
I never
yeah,
met
I don't think
anybody.
I actually don't even think I've known anybody from North Carolina either.
Really?
So,
Well, yeah, you from
yeah.
Cali. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's just exciting. It's cool. And just to see what you guys are gonna do later on too. I'm just excited for all of us.
I am too, and I hope we can always like stay in touch. But it'll be amazing, like if we had like a little reunion, just all
I
day of us.
know, that'd be so
That would
cool.
be
We have to,
fun. We have
dude,
to
we
we have to go back to like New York or something.
so let's go crash a junior golf event and then we'll go out in the city.
Yeah, literally, let's do that because the city's everywhere. Like it's just
Because the city's everywhere. If you know, you know,
if
you
you
know.
know, you know. Like
I hate you guys because you know that's a good saying. You
it
know it.
is.
It's
That's
catchy. It's so good.
it is. I love it. It's just the fact you kept saying, and me and Liz were like, "What is she talking about?" Like,
Because, but now you know, right?
yes, now I
But now
know,
you
and now I
know.
understand. Like,
But now you know.
I'm
Because
locked in.
if I would have said that in Findlay, Ohio, it wouldn't have
I'd be
made
like,
sense.
"What is she talking about?" We're in Findlay, Ohio. What city?
If I would have said that in Goldsboro,
Goldsboro.
just wouldn't have made sense.
No. One more question though. What was your favorite tournament?
Oh my gosh, I loved Destin,
Yeah.
the Destin tournament in Florida. That was because showing up, I think we were all a little judgmental because we're like, "Ah, this course we thought was gonna be so nice. Like, what the
Yeah.
heck?
Lack of palm trees.
Yeah, like this is supposed to be Florida. Like, what is this?
Right.
But I think just being like all of well, we shared a host house
Shout out to
that
Jill.
week. Dude, Jill, she's my
Jill, my
favorite. Like
girl.
she actually made it the best tournament that we had, and all the
She sure did.
volunteers and just hearing all the work and money that they put into the course and how much they care about it and wanting us to appreciate it and wanting us to come back. They just loved having us there, and it just felt so just like home. Like they
It
just made it
did.
feel like home, and everybody was so appreciative of us and so helpful that it just made the week amazing. And I did not want to leave. And the course, I and like grew to love the course, and even the kids were like, "Yeah, this course is difficult. Like it's actually really good." And so
Mhm.
just hearing that feedback too, I was like, "Dang, that's really cool that even the juniors appreciated it and found that it was difficult and a challenge for them." So that was
Yeah.
really cool, and that was my favorite week. And we just had so much downtime to hang out
Mhm.
and appreciate the city and the beach. It was
The beach was nice.
awesome.
The white sand, that was so
Oh,
nice.
it was amazing.
Yes. I like Destin. I also like
What was
Shalimar though too.
is
Wait,
that your favorite?
yeah.
No, Shalimar Point is
Wait,
Dustin.
yeah, you're right. Innisbrook. It was Innisbrook.
Innisbrook.
Cause I like how we were right there. We could just walk from like the hotel to the course right there. We didn't have to drive in the morning.
Yeah, that was nice, especially because the mornings were earlier that week. So,
And we had like a
but
whole bunch of kids too.
yeah, that was a cool tournament.
Yeah, but I
But
but the as far as community, Destin for sure.
hmm
Because like you said, everybody was so close. Jill was super nice, like really nice. And then the time and energy that they put into like having a tournament there, and then just
hmm
funding to have a course there in general was amazing. Like I just loved the people there. They were so welcoming, and they cooked a lot for us too. Like they took us out. Like
they took care of us.
yes, they took care of us with love and just
Yeah.
food. Like
So I'm saying I felt loved. I did not want to leave.
yeah, I,
I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is a dream. Like that was like a dream week. But Innisbrook was dope. It was cool.
yeah, I like Innisbrook for
Especially
what the course looked like for sure.
yeah, especially on the calm side. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
And then the players were all really good.
mm,
So that was plus. Watched
yeah,
some good golf. That course was cool too.
yeah. I think
That was just our
community.
first.
Yeah, I think
That was our
community. Destin, course, Innisbrook, team outing, New York.
yes, New
Yeah,
York.
New York.
Dude, that was cool. Bethpage
Oh
was
my,
fun. Innisbrook was just, I would say that was just a hard week because it was our first, what was it, 5 day tournament? No, 5 day tournament.
Yeah, it was like 5 days because we had
Yeah,
like
so that was a,
practice round and first round on a different day. Yeah,
yeah, it was, yeah, a long tournament. So I think it was like, dang, this is actually tiring, but it was good.
it was really
It
good.
was long days, great weather. So it
Yeah,
was fun. Good TDs. We had good tournament directors that
we
week.
did. Wags and Chandler, shout out to
Wags
them.
and Chandler, the
They were
best.
amazing. I enjoyed everybody, all the TDs, everybody, and the
Hmm.
parents too. Parents were cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, the parents were
absolutely.
cool. And the volunteers. I love the volunteers. Like meeting all the
Volunteers were nice.
volunteers at the different courses, seeing who was cool and who liked to talk. It was
And some
fun.
of the SROs.
Yes,
Joe,
Joe.
SRO
Miss that
Joe.
guy.
I miss him. I need to follow him on
For real.
Facebook. That's
No
what I need to do.
way.
I need to. I'm gonna follow him on Facebook. He better follow me
I
back.
know. I
Or else I'm
wonder
gonna
what
be
he's up
butthurt.
to. I know.
But
You gonna go find him?
I am. I
Go
will
hunt him
find him
down.
when I get on my phone. I'm gonna find him on Facebook.
Send it to me.
I will. I got you. I got you. He better follow me back, or else I'm gonna be butthurt. I really am. I'm gonna feel some type of way. But
Just DM him.
I will.
He probably doesn't even know how to follow you back.
Oh my gosh! If you got Facebook, you don't know how to follow back. Come on, what are you doing?
He'll figure it out.
Yeah, he can figure it out. He knows how to work an iPhone. He can follow me back on Facebook.
That's true. When they'd be like, FaceTime me, I'm like, what?
What? You know FaceTime? My own
For
grandma
real?
doesn't even know FaceTime. And she's like 75. She's not even that old for real.
Oh, well,
But yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Thank you so much, Maya, for tuning in. You just had a birthday, so happy belated birthday. 24.
Thank you.
It's our Kobe year. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Hey. But thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Well, it's morning time over there because you're in Cali.
Yeah,
But thank you for joining us, joining the show. You're always welcome to come back and chat. I'm so glad I got to hear about your softball journey and even just your passion for sports and wanting to dive deep into the sports industry and having a career out of that. And it's always been a pleasure just working with you at the AJGA. You know, you got a friend, you got a sister in Virginia. So if you ever want to come and visit, guess what? I'm here. And we can always
I
go out.
will.
Yes, please.
One day I'm making
One
it out there to see you and Lizzie. I'm
Yes.
gonna
Oh,
be there. I'm gonna be
yes.
there, bro.
And we're gonna
Thanks
have
for
a great
having
time.
me.
Thank you so much for joining.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. You guys could tune in on the next episode this Friday. We'll be posting on YouTube and Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless and have a great and safe week.